Hey guys, I'm Cameron from Seaview Aquarium Centre. I'm here with Lee from Red Sea, and we're just going to showcase a cool, new, exciting product that Red Sea is bringing us later this year.
Yes. So today what we have here is the Reef Control Family. Look, unfortunately, I don't have a full range of new products here, but I'll show you what I have here today. So come closer. What we have here, we have the Reef Control Pro unit. This unit allows you to monitor your aquarium system, your reef tank, on some of the parameters, okay? So firstly, if we look at the controller here, it allows you to connect 2 of the 12-volt devices to the controller. This can be a small DC pump, this can be a cooling fan that you use for your tank, anything that you want to plug into the system, as long as it's 12-volt DC, you'll be able to plug in here, okay? With the sensors, you'll be able to plug in the 4 sensors through this core, okay? Once you plug that here, you will be able to connect 4 sensors. Currently, we have pH sensor, ORP, salinity, and an individual temperature sensor as well as a leak detector, sorry. So we have quite a few sensors already, but we are working on a few more new sensors. So these are only for your 12-volt devices, okay? Like a fan or a small DC pump. But for the sensors, you plug into this port here, okay? So the expander goes here, and then you'll be able to plug in all your sensors. Okay, so they're two different things. With the sensors, what we have done this time is these are actually ReefSense digital sensors. Okay, we have all the electronics built into the sensor itself, which means the signals that the sensor or the probe that sends to the controller will be digitalized. Okay, you'll be getting a higher accuracy, and also what we have done this time is we have putting a Bluetooth chip into every single one sensor. Okay, you'll be able to plug the sensor in directly to a let's say to your phone or a power bank to supply the power to the sensor, and then you'll be able to get the reading from your phone through the Bluetooth. Okay, the communication between the sensor and the phone will be Bluetooth.
So is that with all of the sensors?
With all of the sensors. Yeah. All of the sensors will have this feature. Okay.
So you have pH, temperature.
Yep.
And then this is also was a
this
temperature one.
This is a temperature one.
And then
we have ORP and salinity.
And salinity. The salinity one's going to be exciting.
Yes. So we use a very unique technology for the salinity sensor. So it's basically a 4-pole conductivity sensor that we put into that one, and we also have temperature compensation built into the sensor. Okay, that's good. So you will be getting a more accurate reading from the salinity sensor. Okay?
Yeah. So basically, what that means, a 4-pole is just a more accurate way of measuring salinity. If we bring up other products that we have in the store, something like a Hannah salinity pen, very popular, the great little device, but they're a 2-pole sensor. So the idea with going with 4-pole, you get a higher degree of accuracy and better calibration, let's say, more stable.
Yeah, more stable. So what we are saying, what we are showing you here is the Pro version. We also have a Lite version, which is a cheaper version. For that one, the controller itself is slightly smaller, and instead of giving 2 12-volt DC port, it only gives you 1. Okay. And for the sensors, you can only plug in maximum of 2.
So you got your sensor hole, and then your 12-volt is any 12-volt device. So like you said, just any pump that runs
small DC pump or a cooling fan,
cabinet lighting.
Cabinet lighting. DC LED light. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention one thing. With the Pro unit, you can actually expand this into a 7-port system by buying another one of these.
Right. Okay.
So it comes out of the box. You will be able to plug in four sensors. but you'll be able to extend it into another 3. Okay, seven port in total.
Interesting.
So these are the reef control monitoring system. In here, we also have a reef control power, which is the Wi-Fi socket that we're providing. So these are Wi-Fi built-in. It works standalone. Okay, so you can plug in any of your devices like pumps, lights, heaters, chiller, whatever you want to plug in. It's got Wi-Fi built in, so you can program each of the sockets to turn on and off based on the time. Okay, but obviously if you connect this to our Reef Control Pro or the Lite, you will be able to turn the socket on or off based on a reading that you get from the Reef Control unit. Okay, for example, let's say if the temperature goes too high, I want to turn my chiller on. You can set socket 1 to turn on based on a temperature reading. Okay, you can also do it for.
You do it in reverse too. So if your heater's plugged in,
heater is the same.
Yeah.
Pump is the same. You can do the socket. You can program the socket to be on or off based on the parameters.
Yeah.
That you're getting. Okay, and we have 2 versions. The first version here, it's a fully functional Wi-Fi socket, connects to ReefBeat, but you need to program and turn on and off each of the socket on the app. It doesn't come with any of the physical buttons to turn individual socket on and off. But if you prefer to have a controller, to have a physical button on each one of the socket, you can purchase this one together with the Reef Control Power. So you can turn sockets on and off manually, or you can turn the hosting on and off. Okay, so it's like a 2 package that you can get, depends on your need.
So if you want it just off your phone, that's that option. But if you like having buttons, you can get a remote.
Yeah, or even if you get this one, you will still be able to control it through the
just gives you the option.
Yeah, it gives you the option. Correct.
Which is sometimes nice if you're trying to do a water change and you just want to turn your pumps off quickly. You just go.
Yeah, just one button, everything goes off. See if I can show you the package that we're doing here. So with the Reef Control Lite Pro, these are 2 different systems. As I said, one supports 1 12-volt DC and 2 sensors only. The Pro version supports 2 of the 12-volt DC device, and it supports up to 7 sensors or probes. Okay, but you can also go for the Pro Deluxe, which is the Pro version plus all the sensors that we have currently, including a leak detector.
So that's everything.
That's everything. Okay, so that one gives you the best value if you want to get into the whole system.
And then with this as well, you have a bit of a double up. I'm guessing with the plus, the ATO plus.
Yes. So if you already have a Reef ATO plus unit running on your tank, then there's no need to integrate that system into the Reef Control.
So if you have an ATO plus, you don't need the leak detector and you don't need the temperature controller.
Yeah, you don't have to integrate it into the system. But if you don't already have one of the Reef ATO plus and you would like to add the ATO function to the unit, you can actually purchase something called the Reef ATO module that works with this.
Right, so you can combine the sensors and the system together.
So you basically don't have to have another separate controller for the ATO function. The ATO controller is built into this main controller already.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you can buy the module. The module comes with a sensor, a small DC pump, and the leak detector. So you can plug those one into this controller, and you have the full feature of the Reef ATO Plus.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay. There's a lot of possibility that you can do with the system. You can do all your programming on the ReefBeat app. to turn things on and off based on a parameter reading, and everything is future-proof. So we will be developing more accessories or sensors or other devices to add on to the controller, because everything is basically future-proof. All the connector is the same size. So in the future, let's say if we develop a new sensor, it will be the same socket, same plug. So you don't have to upgrade your main system.
So this will be the hub for the future, and
Yes.
then everything else you bring out
Correct.
from now on in
Yep.
this sort of sensing,
Yep.
type of product will be compatible.
Yes.
All right, so we've seen other brands do things very similar, right? But this is the big point of difference.
Yes.
What does this cost?
Okay, so we are trying to keep the costs down by doing our own R&D, doing our own manufacturing. If you buy the whole system, including the Reef Control Pro Deluxe, plus the Reef Control Power Deluxe,
Yeah.
those two together,
So
in
the
Australia,
deluxe one of
the
those,
retail price
those.
of the two systems combined is a little bit less than $2,000. Yes,
That's
and
competitive.
it gets you everything. It gets you the ORP reading, the salinity reading, the temperature, and the pH reading, everything together. It's around a little bit less than $2,000.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I just did a price up. We're doing a bit of a sale at the moment on the other brands. It came to about $2,500 for like $2,500 for basically the same system. So this is easily $500 cheaper for the same thing from Red Sea, that's exciting. It just makes it a lot more accessible. For your average person.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good. This is the thing I'm really excited about, actually, though. The salinity version of this is going to be exciting because of that Bluetooth function.
Yep.
So it needs a power source.
You can use your phone, or you can use a power bank if you want.
So is there an adapter
yes,
for USB?
Yes. So we have a small adapter that you can use to turn this into a USB-C.
Yes. Okay. So why this is exciting is you can plug this then into your phone, use it as a power supply. The Bluetooth control, again, not this one, the salinity version of this would replace your salinity pen that you use as your checker. So you could then use these probes to then measure your water that you're about to do your water change with, you get a positive reading straight to your phone. It becomes a mobile testing unit as well. And then when you're done with it, you just plug it back into the tank and stick it back in.
Yeah, it's great for shop use too. You have 20 or 30 tanks here. You can use one device, connect to your phone, and you can test all your salinity for all the tanks. Yeah.
All right. When are we getting these?
So we are working very hard to get the products into Australia. We are hoping to get them in by May or June.
Okay.
Yeah. So about 3 months time.
A little bit away, but get you guys excited for it.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys are interested in this sort of unit. We're taking, we're taking pre-orders.
Yes.
Pre-orders.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, we'll put your name down, and we'll let you know when they turn up.
Cool.
Thanks for coming down.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Cameron.
And thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye.